Good morning. We're in Brenda's kitchen again, and I wanted to bring you along for our project today. Oh, the lights are on. Yay! It's a beautiful, cool morning in Florida, so we are working on some food storage that we have to get put back because we actually put our food, things that we're going to store, off to the side until we have enough to make it a project. So some of what you're going to see here is we are putting some Ocean Spray Raisins back. We got 60 ounces of those. We've got 10 pounds, probably closer to 20 pounds of raisins.
Almost 15 pounds.
15 pounds of raisins we're putting back. We've got 4 pounds of Great Northern beans. We've got multiple, I think almost 8 pounds of 7 pounds? Of
7.5, yeah.
7.5 pounds. He's the numbers man, so we gotta let him win this one. Old-fashioned oats we're putting back, and if you're also putting the old-fashioned oats, the raisins, the craisins, and brown sugar or maple syrup, which we are starting to stock maple syrup right now too, you've got one of the most healthiest, delicious breakfasts. If you cannot cook this, here's the absolute coolest thing, and Jim and I did this for years. You take your oatmeal and you soak it overnight in whatever. If you have orange juice, water, we don't do dairy, so ours was almond milk, but you can soak it in milk overnight. And then the next morning, this is rehydrated and absolutely delicious. I can't even tell you how good it is. You can put cinnamon in that mix. You can put nutmeg. You can even do allspice to change things up.
Don't do the sugar.
Some vanilla would be great.
When you're hydrating it, you don't put the sugar in it. You put it in after.
Oh, you add the sugar in the next morning because you want to make sure it's to your taste. And if you're making a big batch, we always had to make a big batch because we shared it, and it was our go-to breakfast for over 2 years. And it was one of our healthiest breakfasts we've ever done. Now, here's some more raisins he's doing. And what we're doing is we're putting them in baggies because raisins are really sticky. So they're going to go in a baggie that he's let some opening to the baggie so the air can be drawn out. And then on top of that, we put an oxygen absorber in each one of these bags and seal them. Some of the other things we're doing is organic green tea. We have started buying this. I bought 2 boxes with the intent of putting the second box away, and this is the box that I'm using every day. So we are really actively working trying to get more drinks put back because it was a real hole in our preps. So between that and water, those are our 2 biggest concerns right now that we haven't covered. We've got a box of instant rice. And the only reason to put this type of rice back is if you are worried about not having enough fuel to cook, and the normal rice has to cook 15-20 minutes bare minimum. This rice is, if you have boiling hot water, you got a 5-minute cook time. So it really saves time on cooking in a situation. This is something you can put in your bug out bag, and with a flavor packet you'd have some carbs to give you energy to get where you need to go. So keep that in mind, and I want to just let you know what we're doing. We haven't stopped. This is an ongoing process for us. Every week we've been putting things away and putting things back, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. As long as we're able to accumulate the food, we're going to continue to put it back. I think at this point we're really working on variety. We want to add variety, and oatmeal raisins with craisins and brown sugar adds a great breakfast choice. But now what else can we put back? One of our other breakfasts we have put back is a granola that's actually packaged by someone else for up to 25 years storage. So that would be something I'd want to continue to get more of. And that would give us 2 great breakfast items. If you're fortunate enough to have eggs in this SHTF situation, then that would be your 3rd breakfast item. If you're able to do things like sausage and gravy or bake bread or biscuits. That's another breakfast item. So when you're planning your preps, plan your menus as well. I think that's really, really important that you have variety. Otherwise, it's going to get boring real fast. Hope you all have a blessed day. Don't forget, get out there and plant your food forest wherever you can find a patch of woods. And even if that means guerrilla farming, do something to grow food somewhere so you have a resource other than when your food preps. So have a blessed day, and hopefully I'll get you a couple videos in the next couple weeks. Bye-bye.